Welcome everybody to Attack in the Show! The TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. I'm Kevin Pereira.
What's up, everybody?
I have a design on my shirt.
Yeah. Earlier he had one on both sides, and we changed it up a little bit. Hope you appreciate it.
Single sling blade.
Yeah, you guys. I'm Olivia Munn.
On the show today, Rap War 2.0. Ice-T and Soulja Boy have been going at it, and they're using the web to wage war against each other. And Around the Net, we'll show you the latest battle, and then we'll try to bring harmony to the hip-hop community live here in our studio. Dream big, all right? Yeah, it's time for change. Plus, if you actually dream of being famous, you want to pay attention to today's loop, because we're going to break down 8 easy ways to get famous.
Also, real-life Transformers are on the way, and Robot News, we're looking at the latest Android developments, including robotic fish and real robots in disguise. And in WTF, we'll turn the spotlight onto boob punching.
Yeah!
Don't you touch my boob! We'll explain the mystery behind... Do you get it? Oh, wait.
You dodged.
Behind this bizarre internet phenomenon, and then Kevin will punch a boob live on air.
Yes! That is right. I will finally touch boob, ladies and gentlemen.
No more penis touching for you. It's all movies.
Time to transition. Oh, wait, baby.
Time now to run down the top 5 things from the web. I get 08.
You never know what's coming through that hole. We're going around the net.
What hole?
Were you punching your own boob? What were you doing?
No.
I turned around and Olivia's trying to
Someone was
rabbit punch
telling me
herself.
my hair, and they weren't supposed to come to me, and then you come to me and you go like this.
Is that how you do your hair? Is that how you do it in the morning? You just kind of paw it like a rabid dog?
I actually don't brush my hair. No, because it doesn't need brush.
Let me just get a little and fly away. At number 5, we have a reimagining of the classic tale of David versus Goliath.
But in this new version's ending, David gets to lose.
Nice.
Wait, you're gonna say people. Oh my God! I told you! Did I say it? No.
Dude, is he dead? Is he dead? Because if he's not dead, I'm putting that on YouTube. Is he dead or not?
Well, luckily the slap tard had all those natty light empties to break his fall.
That's perfect.
It's always nice. It is always nice.
Sends a clear message and cushions a fall.
Today's number 4 is hard to swallow, but it's a genuine news story. Come on, WCBS 2 in New York. I had to say it like that.
Did you?
Because it came up to my head.
Okay. An honor student at Long Island's Lynbrook High School was suspended for inappropriate contact with his Spanish teacher. Muy caliente.
Well, no, not that kind of inappropriate contact. It's not like that, no.
She was a great teacher.
That's how 14-year-old Ethan Myrenberg remembers his Spanish teacher, Sharon Cantante. Seen here getting a noogie from a different student, even though the freshman honor student was suspended for 10 months for allegedly giving her a noogie. The Myrenberg's lawyer says the 8th grade Spanish teacher didn't mind getting noogies every once in a while, and he wants Ethan's name cleared.
We need to vindicate Ethan.
As for Ethan, he just hopes to return to Lynbrook High.
You see that lawyer? He didn't mind giving a hug. It was a noog.
She doesn't mind getting noogies sometimes. Just not all the time.
Not
How
all
are
the
you supposed
time.
to know?
No. You got to look at the calendar, class calendar. That kid found some child prodigy lawyer, though, to help him with his case.
Yeah. Why was he so young? It's like his brother.
It was probably captain of the debate team for the high school. But nevertheless, there are other school bus chasers out there.
That's right.
It's ridiculous.
And here is our favorite lawyer to help you out of your classroom jam. Oh, hello. Have you been sent to the principal for noogies, wet willies, purple nurples, or nip twists? Indian burns, failing to catch a classmate during a trust fall exercise? Dead arms, punch buggy beatdowns? Don't face the principal alone. Know your rights. I have years of experience helping students face accusations of bullying. If you have demerits, I can help. We specialize in all noogies to the head, arm, or groin. Don't let a noogie to the wrong noggin ruin your life. Si habla español.
lawyer, lady man person thingy could have spared me weeks of detention. I wish I'd have known.
Fancy outfit, too.
You look great in fringe.
That wasn't me.
The lady lawyer.
Lord or lady man thingy.
Lesbian Indian lady.
Lesbian Indian lawyer.
Nog moccasins. Hello. Today's number 3 item comes to us from one of our country's finest entrepreneurs.
That's right. America has a proud tradition of overcoming obstacles with innovation. It's part of our can-do attitude and a drive to succeed.
Yes, or in this case, or this product, if you will, our desire to do the least amount of work as humanly possible.
It's true. We love our dogs. But if there's one thing we all hate, it's that when they're done doing their business, we actually have to pick it up. But now, there's a better way. Introducing Poop Freeze, the pet product with a funny name that solves a not-so-funny problem. All you do is point and spray, and Poop Freeze instantly chills and hardens the poop, so it's easy to pick up and dispose of. Call right now, and you'll also get the Poop Freeze carry bag free. It's a handy way to carry your Poop Freeze with you, and a neat and convenient way to store your poop for the trip home. But you have to call now.
It's very exciting. Someone finally combined my love of compressed air keyboard cleaners with my dislike of canine-based fecal material. And they did it all in a very easy-to-swallow infomercial form. Easy to swallow.
So thank you, Poop Freeze. You embarrass both dogs and their owners. Everywhere. I would just spray it right directly on the dog and hope little cubes come out.
Oh, my gosh.
Freeze it right up. Lift the tail, give it a squirt, you're good.
That's a great idea.
Take that one to the trademark office. You know what I'm saying? Is there the patent office? Take it to some place where people do legal things with ideas. And slap it down on paper and be like, here's one. I wasted ink on that, sucker. You know what that is? That's a money printing machine. I mean, it's not an actual machine. It's an idea that's going to make you a lot of money. You get it? You want me to get it? I'll get it for you. Okay.
Oh, nice. Thanks.
Sweet tarts?
Coming in at number 2 today is a potential client for Poop Freeze.
Yes, this pooch either has a great affinity or an intense hatred for the techno dance music that his owners play. Luckily for us, he doesn't just sit back and take it. Jam. You throw a beat behind it?
I bet you could.
You got a summer anthem.
You get your Casio behind it, start pushing numbers.
Love it, yeah.
Good.
Numbers on the Casio. What is it, a Casio
Aren't there
calculator?
numbers? No, when you push the buttons, like, and you push that one, and it makes the beat.
Yes, the first beat, and then there's beat 2 and 3 through.
I had a Casio when I was like 12,
yes,
so I don't know.
We all had that same little,
When you
the
push
little
the
white
button,
generic one.
yeah,
You
and you
press,
push
yes, preset beats. But back to the dog.
Yes, the dog.
Because this is what it's about.
Yeah.
How long do you think before the dog ends up on a farm upstate? You know?
Oh, it's,
you know what I mean?
It's probably already there.
Because I want to go visit that farm. I have so many dogs that are there. I mean, not just dogs, I have a lot of pets, but mostly like, I mean, you know, I have like Pepper, my little rabbit, when I was 4. My mom told me he went to the farm upstate. Spike, my little poodle, got him in the 6th grade. Spike's up there, he's hanging out the farm with everybody else.
Wait.
The farm upstate!
Yeah.
I want to go! I mean, it's like we always talk about going, but we never go.
But you know what the farm means.
Yes.
You know what kind of farm it is.
Large, probably an animal farm. Lots of animals there. Let's not be stupid. Let's think. Do some math here. You're good at it. Finally, coming in at number 1 today, it's a real-life, bona fide rapper feud. What?
That's right. Not content with calling each other out on albums or award ceremonies, modern rappers have taken to the interwebs. Now, last week, Soulja Boy got wind of an audio clip of an interview where veteran rapper Ice-T.
He doesn't really have a...
I was like, dun, 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 dun. That's all I
shoot?
know. Yeah, I know him from Law & Order. So Ice-T said that Soulja Boy was killing hip-hop.
Black Ice, Ice-T, Soulja Boy, eat a single-handedly killed hip-hop.
Eat a bleep.
Wow. Single-handedly.
I'm going to play one on TV.
Now, hearing this, Soulja Boy had no choice, obviously, but to assemble his hype men.
Ooh, did they have white towels?
They probably did. Activate the webcam.
Ice-T old as this old enough to be my great-grandfather.
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, the man is old, so...
To be his grandfather.
Valid diss. Ice-T's original comments were made via mixtape, but then
Yeah.
he turned to the web for his next rant.
That's right.
It's dirty.
Hey, what's up? It's Iceberg, man. I want to reply to all this internet drama that's going down, you know what I'm saying? So I apologize, Soldier Boy, for telling you to eat it. That was just in anger. You shouldn't have replied, you see? Because when I diss you, there's no ramifications. You know, you can't hurt my career, cuz I'm caked out, Jack. I'm caked out. There's nothing you can do to hurt me. And trust me, I got cake for every year I've been alive, kid. You got 15 minutes.
Fascinating.
Wow.
Fascinating.
I had no idea that cake was so important to the rapper community.
No. Yeah.
I mean, I seriously, I did some searching based off these clips on the old Cakepedia,
Yeah.
and it turns out it's true that rappers and grandmothers communicate with cake.
It's exactly right. I did some research as well, and rappers use
Shocking.
cake as a way to show success. Or diss other rappers.
That was a good diss there. That wedding
Also,
cake
they use
was...
cake to establish rank, and also as a delicious, delicious treat.
Oh, it is. Very is.
So, in honor of this brewing tussle between Ice-T and Soulja Boy, we made them a piece cake.
Can we bring out the piece cake?
Bring out the piece cake.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Kevlar in Hell's Kitchen. It's a good look. That was the Blazing Asian.
Can you guys
for
see
his
this?
single on
Can
iTunes
we get
there.
this on a single right here? Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful.
Now, this is a traditional piece cake here. I mean, it's got both warring parties right there, you know, and the cake itself has a picture of a cake on it, so
Right.
that doubles the goodwill.
And the best part is that it's actually a chocolate cake inside, so it's accurate.
See,
I'm sorry. What do you think? What do you think they're made of?
to piece cake formality. Piece cakes need to be chocolate.
That's right.
Now, they should always be served cold, and some say ice cold, damn near frozen.
Damn
is
near frozen
a
would be the
lyric,
best way to
actually.
do it.
Yeah, we couldn't find a can of poop freeze in LA, but we did have several cases of Dr. Pereira's amazing miracle frozen poop cure and tonic
That's right.
on hand. So I think we can get this.
Mazel tov!
Can
All
we get
right,
a
let's
piece
get
cut for him and get that ice
a little
cold?
cut in here. Right there we
By the way,
go.
Luke Wall, a resident hip hopper. Hip hop's about fun, right? That's what it's supposed to be about.
And cake.
Yeah, so no one's really ruining hip hop by having fun. Like a Soulja Boy, that's a fun thing. That's true hip hop, right, Luke Wall?
Yeah, very much.
Do you agree with that, Shauna Work?
Yeah, right.
Just need a little piece of each of them.
Okay, are we good with it?
I just want to get a little piece of each of them so that we're really
All right, let's
putting them
freeze it
together.
up, shall we? Let's get that nice and nice cold here. Sorry, no, 1 second. Not done.
What am I pushing?
Okay, we'll just pop that in the mail and
Why it's not
good.
working?
You gotta turn it upside down. Upside. Careful. Hey! To get your daily viral fix and to check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet. Did it make it cold? I don't
It did.
I don't
It's
think
a
it's
little
safe
hard.
for
Why?
consumption now, is it?
I don't know.
It probably isn't. It probably isn't.
Oh,
I will have a piece of Soulja Boy though.
don't forget to catch tonight's 10 o'clock show featuring ATN After Hours.
Wow, that is tasty.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Tonight we'll meet Emily Scott, hot babe from Down Under, after modeling just 1 year. Emily landed 11 magazine covers and was even named Miss FHM Australia last year. Now watch her After Hours or A Dingo Would Eat Your Baby.
Oh, right now it's time for the only news you need to know. You want a piece of piece cake?
Oh, I'd love
Should I
a piece
feed
of
you a little
piece
piece of
cake.
piece cake?
Oh, wait, let's do like this.
There you go, a little.
Ready?
Here's like Haley. Wait, and how does this?
Like
How
this.
do we? But aren't you? Aren't?
Like this.
Here's the feed headlines. We're
Like
supposed
that.
to feed it to
Wait,
each
like
other.
that.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, Google promised us phones running Android software by the second half of this year, but there's a delay. Plus, Chrysler wants to change their Autobahn to the Infobahn and make your car a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot. And across the pond, people are using Google Earth to find homes with pools and then crashing them. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes, but first, back to you guys.
You have to eat it now.
Every bone in my TV body says this ends messy.
Still
Still ahead in the loop. We're giving you 8 steps to becoming an internet star. You gotta read. You gotta read. You need to read. Plus, in robot news, we're taking you to the terrifying robot zoo. Why is there a stage back here? I almost died. We'll be right back. Come on. We got boob punching too. Don't
Too
worry.
many carbs for me.
Boob punching. No?
You eat it.
Just watch commercials. Around the Net is presented by Mentos. New Mentos gum. It's mouth-watering.
We're live, and it's time for the headlines. Here's the only news
Really good production.
you need to know.
Nintendo here in Hollywood.
The Feed with Layla Kaylee.
All right, guys, let's get right to it. If you're not getting the new 3G iPhone because you're holding out for a Google handset, you might want to reconsider. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that the phones that were to run the Android mobile software won't be ready until at least the end of the year, and in some cases not until 2009. The problem is integrating Android into the handsets. It's taking much longer than expected to test it and build custom interfaces. But late today, Engadget reports that Android's development has been right in line with Google's schedule for a while now. The breakdown is from delays surrounding higher profile phones like HTC's Dream, delayed until early 2009. We'll keep you posted. The presidential candidates are embracing the microblogging service Twitter for another debate. The Personal Democracy Forum is sponsoring a campaign face-off on Twitter, which means the candidates will only have 140 characters to respond to each other. But don't expect Barack and John to be sending tweets from their mobile device of choice. Representing the McCain campaign will be Liz Mayer, the online communications director of the Republican National Committee. And Obama's campaign will be represented by Mike Nelson, a Georgetown University professor who handled tech policy issues for the Clinton-Gore White House. The web is the new frontier, and soon we might be able to claim our own land on it. Internet regulators will vote this week to decide if the strict rules that govern URL extensions can be relaxed. If it's approved, companies and individuals wouldn't have to have .com or .co.uk as their URLs. They could make their own brands and domain names. So here at G4, we could tell you to check the feed at thefeed.g4 if we wanted to. All right, guys, Chrysler wants you to be able to access the internet in your car, and they are going to be the first to roll out the tech needed to do it. They're set to unveil the Uconnect web system, which will allow drivers to check their Facebook profiles, upload pictures to Flickr, and be a part of a nationwide traffic control network. Great, good times. The computers would access a network of URLs with the .car extension that has websites simplified for drivers accessing their sites on their dashboards. And finally, over in the UK, there's a new way to beat the heat. Just fire up Google Earth, search neighborhoods for swimming pools, and then organize a flash mob to crash them. British homeowners with pools are coming home to find beer cans and cigarette butts on their pool decks, or even strangers in their pools. The swim mobs are organized using social networks like Facebook or Bebo, and the addresses are texted or called in to participants at the last minute. British police have put a notice out warning people with pools to beef up security during the hot summer months. Well, that's all for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Stay tuned to G4 all day and look for the feed ticker at the bottom of your screen. We'll have all the news you need to know as it happens. I'm Layla Kaylee, and you've just been fed.
All right, thanks, Layla. Now, it's been said that everyone gets 15 minutes of fame, but is the internet shorting you with just 15 seconds of notoriety? The Loop examines. Thinking about moving to Hollywood and finding an agent? No, don't move out of your parents' basement just yet. Because manufacturing fame has never been easier in the YouTube age. All you need is a webcam, the internet, as well as a taste for theatrics, and you'll have people Facebooking you faster than you can say 1 million views. Today's technology makes this new trend of micro-fame more attainable than ever. But the question is, how do you prolong those 15 seconds of web stardom? Are you ready for your close-up? It's The Loop. Joining me right now from New York to help us make sense of it all, blogger for Famoculus.com and writer for New York Magazine, Rex Sorgetz is here. Rex, how are you?
Great to be back.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. You wrote a piece for New York Magazine about an internet phenomenon that you called microfame. Exactly how do you define this sort of fame here, Rex?
Well, basically what I did is I decided I was going to set up this opposition between old traditional fame and new fame. And traditional fame, when you think about it, isn't very cool. It's alienating, it's distanced, you have no real relationship to the celebrity.
Right. This is like Ice-T versus Soulja Boy fame here, to stick with the feud that's going on, right?
Exactly. It's like that kind of fame is like it seems like a matter of luck, and this new micro fame is actually like about empowerment. You can take control of a thing. You have a set of platforms that you can kind of use to distribute your thoughts. And the theory is that ultimately that this is attainable, that you can kind of follow a set of rules, and you too can be microfamous.
But did microfame begin with Web 2.0, with YouTube becoming easy and computers having webcams? Is that when it started, or did it come about before that?
Well, I think there's a couple things that are happening. I think for sure the new tools like Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr and those things have allowed people to kind of publish, micro-publish really quickly and develop identities that are really personal. But in addition to that, like I think, the last 10 years about media have been like things falling closer and closer into niches. I mean, if you have a perverse interest, you'll find somebody online who shares that interest with you. And I think that's kind of what microfame is about, is how you develop a speciality and you become an expert in some esoteric field that no one else has been part of.
Well, so then how do we achieve this then, Rex? Because you laid out 8 steps for attaining microfame and glory. So can you walk us through them?
Sure. So step 1 is self-publish. And it's the simplest step of all. And it's kind of funny, but I mean, just the idea that you have to get out there and actually make something and create something is a precept to microfame. You have to be a creator of some kind. And the example I use in the story is Tezande. Like, he really put himself out there. And I think it's really interesting that rather than just like make some music and make some MP3s and upload them, he instead like chose to record himself and put himself on YouTube. And somehow, like, the way he looked goofy in the basement, kind of
watching him actually step away from the microphone to breathe is what separates him from anybody else with an MP3 online.
Exactly. So that's step 1. Step 2 is what I call stylize. And really what that is about is kind of creating something new and unique and different than everyone else. And it's actually kind of a hard step to do because you have to find a voice, and it's about being different.
Okay. In your steps, Rex, you talk a lot about responding and building a sense and maintaining a community. How important and integral is that to actually becoming microfamous?
Yeah, I mean, like the Ice-T Soldier Boy thing is really interesting, I think. It's a good example of like how responding propels your identity a little bit more. Like, we both know a lot more about Ice-T and Soldier Boy now because of this kind of like personal feud they've had with each other. And in a way, we know, what happens is you become more known for what you're against than what you're for. And they're like really good examples of that. So yeah, that's that's jumping to step 4. That's respond. Right before that is step 3, which is overshare, and that means take your life and make it all public all the time, which is like what Twitter and Tumblr are really about lately.
Letting people know exactly what you're eating while you're eating it, of course. Rex, real quickly, guys, sadly we're out of time, and I want people to obviously check out your article and see all 8 steps. They absolutely should read it. But for those who have had maybe a taste of microfame, for those who have been had a video that's been picked up by a couple folks, how can they at least hold on to it, or maybe at the very least monetize that fame?
Well, it's a difficult thing. If you look at the examples, there are some people who have figured out a way to turn it into a business model, and there's other people who just haven't and have just been one-hit wonders. I talk about Judson Lapely, who's the guy. It's like a name, like you hear it and you think, who is that guy? And he's the guy that did the Evolution of Dance video.
Right. We all know the Orange Crush shirt, but we have no idea who he is.
Yeah, it's like, and he's never followed it up, and he's never continued to develop himself as a person. And so I think it's really just like going back to the well, following these 8 easy steps, and developing a cult of personality. All
right, Rex, I think it's a fantastic roadmap for a lot of people out there. I want to thank you again for coming on and keeping us in the loop. Folks, go to New York Magazine, or Filmoculus, of course, will link it, or you can grab all the links at g4tv.com/AOTS. We'll get you to that article and get you your 8 steps to fame. Right now, let's go over to Olivia, who's internet and basic cable famous.
And proud of it. Now, you guys, when the robots finally begin to murder... Ew, Kevin!
She said not to eat it.
I hate it when you do that.
She said not to eat it!
But did you have to be so spitty about it?
It might be creepy, but skin makes robots even creepier.
I agreed. And your spittle is just, can you go like this?
It's delicious.
Ew, you ate it again?
It was my spit.
That's so gross.
What are you talking
Kevin.
about?
That's really gross.
You know, while we're still alive, let's move on and see what the virtual audience thinks of the day's happenings, shall we?
Oh, yeah. Hopefully they're powered by Stickcam. Stickcam wouldn't harm
Look at me when I'm eating cake!
gross.
All right.
So gross.
As you heard in the feed, Senators Obama and McCain are facing off in the coming weeks over Twitter. Let's hear what. Let's do Doom Guy 13.
Okay. We're on the same page.
There we go. There we go. Doom Guy 13. How do you feel? What say you, Doom Guy?
I think how they're doing this. I think they're trying to prove how this person's more in touch with like young America, or this person's more in touch, but they're seeming a bit immature at the same time, because they're like trying to go on this big website with all the young people, and they're trying to be like, oh, we're hip and we're with it, but then they're like fighting against each other, and they just make themselves seem a bit stupid.
Yeah,
agreed.
Kind of like having a foreign flame war, but at least you're using a cool technology to do it.
Yeah, and at least they're trying to do it. But I think that's a good point. I mean, like, they're trying to be cool in the process. Look like.
Well, I think the thing with Doom Guy, real quick, if I may, before we move on, Doom Guy, you're not fooled by this necessarily, right? Like when a guy like let's say like McCain comes out and says he doesn't really know how to use a computer, you don't believe that because there's the big debate happening on Twitter that all of a sudden he's connected to web-based issues, right?
No, because he's just trying to go there to say, hey, and convince the people, hey, I'm cool and I'm with it, but that doesn't mean that he cares about all those issues.
Yeah. And what will be interesting, I mean, am I correct on saying that it's like they have to do 140 characters or less?
Yeah, there's a character limit on how much you can Twitter at a time.
Because they like to talk so much, and it's like, will they ever really get to the point? Yeah. And then we'll really be able to see in writing what
It'll be a whole lot of ellipses.
It's like yes or no.
A whole lot of text messages being sent.
That'd be great if they learned all of that. Well, let's go to the next. Let's go to someone else right now. Let's go to Junior Pre 33.
All right, Junior Pre.
All right, Junior Pre, how do you feel that our political candidates will have to sum up their views in 140 character counts?
Well, I don't think they can explain fully what they're trying to go for with only that many characters in one account, really. So I really don't understand why they're even doing this.
Will you be voting in the election?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to be following this debate on Twitter, though, or is it just an interesting news item and then you forget it and move back to World of Warcraft?
I'll keep up with it. I'll try to keep up with it.
That's cool.
Know.
I'm honestly not going to pay a lick of attention to it.
I won't watch it all.
Yeah.
I'll wait for someone to recap it in the read-through before I come into work.
All right, let's talk to Justin RS89. Justin, what are your thoughts on this whole Twitter debate thing?
I don't think it's a good idea. I personally like watching like real debates going on. I like seeing like the looks on the candidates' faces when they don't know an answer. Like, it was stupid.
Or seeing the look on a candidate's face when they don't know how to text message.
That's true.
What is this? But you talk on it.
But Justin, wouldn't you say, like, if they weren't coming to the websites, it would work against them, too? It would be like, they don't care about us. They're not trying to come to our forums. They're not coming to our world, so they don't care. So at least they're trying that avenue.
They really don't care anyways if they go on there or not.
Someone is very pessimistic about life.
It's kind of, I kind of agree.
No, I agree, but I'm just saying they're doomed if you do, doomed if you don't.
True.
It feels like.
True.
If they didn't do it, they'd be like, well, they never went to the
My thing
web.
is that they're using this cool technological platform to appeal to people that already have access to all the information they're going to give already. So it's not like a single vote is going to be swayed through Twitter. They're just doing it to appeal to the hula hooping, electric guitar playing generation.
You know the only time I Twitter is when you're updating.
That's so tweet of you.
Aw. I just like to twat every now and then.
Thanks to the Nancy Drew crew for getting to the bottom of all this.
Our Nancy Drew crew.
What do you think, they're Hardy Boys? Because guess what? Nope.
They're not. I think they are. They look pretty stunning.
I like it. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I like Paul's glasses, too. I'm too bad we didn't get to him.
We'll get to him next time. You guys still ahead on WTF. We'll take a hard look at the internet's sudden love affair with boob punching. Oh, my God.
Yeah. We hurt what we love the most, my friends. The pain and
They're
the
not
pleasure.
the fake ones. The fake ones
happens next. Oh!
On second thought, screw your leader. Take me to your bitches.
So call now.
And down.
Down.
And up. And cross.
Okay.
And cross. And
Okay.
cross. Wait.
Okay. What else can we do that a 4-year-old can do that we can get applause for?
One leg.
Yeah!
Time now for a brief anatomy lesson. Now, this is important. If you guys want to listen, this is some education right here.
What you got?
You might not have noticed, but I have breasts. I actually have two. There's the left one and there's a right one.
Oh.
Sometimes they like to be felt.
Do they?
Yes, but never
Oh.
do they like to get punched. Never.
Okay, well, you may not care for it, but there's a phenomenon on the old internets where boob punching is all the rage. Yeah, and it proves that your breasts are kind of lame. Just saying, time to figure out what this is all about in a very perky and very violent edition of WTF.
What the? Fun bags, headlights, sweater puppies, hooters, call them what you like. Let's face it, we love boobs. And we never do anything to hurt them. But on the internet, there seems to be a growing fascination with striking these fun bags. That's right, we're talking about none other than boob punching. What the? Also known as booby boxing, breast fighting, nipple slapping, and jug handling, this new internet craze has taken online viewers by storm. We did a bit of research, and it seems the first boob punch was posted on YouTube just a little over a year ago. And since then, the punches have been flying in, with more than 400 results on YouTube alone. Most of these videos feature boob punches that are sudden strikes, very similar to the surprise nut shot for men. But of course, there's also the occasional accidental boob hit, such as this one in Superbad.
I'm sorry. That guy walked by. It was an accident.
And in January of this year, the site Unibrow Comedy was the first to truly recognize the pastime by creating a parody called the First Annual Boob Slapping Contest. It's where two ladies go head-to-head for our amusement. In this matchup, we have a 36 C cup versus a 34 C cup. And the rules are simple. No Texas nipple twisters, no tuning in Tokyos, no purple nurples, just good, clean boob slapping.
Let's get it on!
The winner is chosen by careful examination of the slow motion replay. Just enough arm extension and the right amount of jiggle will prove the contender victorious. Further research tells us that a boob punch is much less painful than a swift kick to the nuts. But enough strikes to the breast region may result in tissue damage, so please protect your jugs. Now, whether you like to call them knockers, bazookas, melons, or tatas, we're not saying you shouldn't box those bags like Sugar Ray Leonard. We're simply saying, what the?
Come on, let's hit those speed bags.
No, you're not hitting mine. No, that would hurt. That would hurt.
2 years I've been waiting for that package to run. Come on.
Okay, you can hit me.
I don't want to now.
Nah, yeah, see, it's not so much
fun
fun.
when she gives permission.
But this girl said no. Right here.
What?
Yes, all
Easy,
dummy
posh
likes a boob
mannequin.
punch. Okay. Want to get in
so
there?
A little jab?
Okay, can I do it?
Yeah,
Let me see it.
yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
That's pretty good.
That's nice. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. MySpace.com/Kevin Pereira.
/ENunn.
Knock the arms off you.
Coming up, hey, tell your ears to watch what we just have ahead. It is the all-audio edition of Attack This.
Take a look at a bunch of new sound systems, including a 5.1 rig with speakers that are the size of golf balls.
Do you think they'll pop?
I don't know.
A J.G. Wentworth success story. Check our money order to the address on your screen. That's 1-800-358-7084.
Wrong end of the joystick stuck up in the handhold. You're in line for a pitfall, kid, you get owned. In terms of your two-player mastery, this is once per scan line, not hide and seek. And I'm the pride of geeks who are shameless and brazen in their snobbery over whose console is most ancient and most Asian. Bootleg or legit, emulated rear projection on the side of a blimp. Elevated, point up, point out the pixels, but don't miss your button finger whip or snap a this old rapper will top your score with his best. Front a lot already did a Polaroid attest. It's a nerd's world.
Our set isn't the only thing that just got refreshed. The AOTS website just relaunched.
Hooray! Everything looks slick and shiny over at our new web home. Here's a look, everybody.
We're guessing that since you're watching G4, you're probably aware of this thing called the internet. As such, we're sure you're familiar with the best website in the tubes, KevinPereira.com. I'm sorry, G4TV.com/AOTS. But now we've made it better, faster, and stronger. Remember that amazing gadget we reviewed? And remember when that one dude got hit in the nards? Neither do we. But thankfully, you can check out tons of our content via the brand new AOTS Explorer. If you're new to our show, you can sample all of our segments to your heart's content through this flashy feature. From around the net to women of the web, it's all right at the tip of your cursor. And now you can take Attack of the Show with you on all of your gadgets. Download podcasts, RSS feeds, and even subscribe to the daily newsletter. Go ahead. Get your Attack of the Show to go with a side of love. Olivia and I always tell you what we think, so stop shouting at the TV and tell us what you think live. The new Interact section of G4TV.com gives you more options to be a part of the show than you'll know what to do with. Chat live on the air through our IRC chat room, send in video viewer mails, or if you really want to get a little personal with us and the rest of the nation, you can talk to us live on the show in the virtual audience. From checking out the On Today's Show section to archives of classic segments, G4TV.com/AOTS is your one-stop shop for everything Attack of the Show. But remember, yes, the internet is awesome. Just don't stop watching TV, because, well, that'd be crazy pants.
So don't forget to check out the new digs at G4TV.com/AOTS. Just point to your web browser bar, the navigation bar at the top, click it. When the cursor is blinking, you type http://
I think they get it. I think you don't think, and you don't really need to do that.
They have to use the hypertext transfer protocol, because if they were to go with something like FTP or Archie or even a Gopher at that point,
Time now
you're
to
going to
find
end
out
up on
some
a
of the
whole
coolest
different...
audio gadgets out there.
If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, word life.
E308 Live. A new era in gaming is dawning. Glimpse the future with live and commercial-free coverage of the Big Three press conferences. Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony, all part of G4's week-long E308 Live coverage, beginning July 14th.
Now, usually when the web shows me a video of a woman lying on her back, the clip is full of wind.
Not so today, because an instructional queefing video is neither fun nor funny.
Hi everybody, I'm Stace Hull, and today I'm going to teach you how to fanny fart. Okay, so get a nice comfortable time of the day and get a nice comfortable mat. When you feel comfortable, it just flows out. So you use your hole and use your muscles to tense and you control it and then it will come in. So now we can push it out and it makes a farting sound.
All right, Olivia. Come on. No, Olivia's going to show us what she learned. I think this is going to...
You can't do that with a penis.
Oh.
No. Kevin, you made a good point, though, right? Better if she was in a onesie.
Yes.
Be
so
hot
much
and do
hotter.
that. All right, look, let's just fail her. Fail.
Okay, done. Failed.
Go to G4TV.com/AOTS for all things you saw today and more. I'm not going to do it.
Egg plays up next. I'm just saying, all you do is lay down, kick your legs up.
I don't do it.
You do it during the read-through. You do it every day like at noon.
It helps me relax when I'm nervous.
Well, you should be nervous right now.
I'm not nervous. I should do a whole hour show.
Performance anxiety? You don't think you can do it on command?
Can you?
A little lift. A little lift. Check it out.